Hope is on the horizon now, and it's on the way for new moms suffering from postpartum depression and anxiety. Now, this first made headlines last week. The FDA has now officially approved the first ever pill for postpartum depression, which affects 1 in 8 new moms, and this pill is really expected to be a game changer. Joining us is Dr. Boyars. She's a perinatal and reproductive psychiatrist at the Women's Reproductive Mental Health. That's a specialty clinic at UT Health Austin. Thank you for being here. This is transformative for women who feel like there's really a stigma around postpartum depression. So you would be actually prescribing this. How does it work? How does it address the symptoms of postpartum depression?
So zuranolone is it works on the GABA pathway. It potentiates GABA, and that may not make a lot of sense for folks unless they're kind of in the field that I am. But basically, depression isn't just one thing. The traditional antidepressants that we have for treating depression, they can take, they work often on the serotonin pathway, on the norepinephrine pathway. This works on a completely different and new pathway. And we're finding that it works much more quickly than traditional antidepressants, which can take between 3 to 5 weeks at an effective dose to take effect. And oftentimes the dose that you start at is not the dose that might be effective for you. And so this medication, it is, you take it once a day. It's prescribed to take at night for 14 days. And in the 2 big clinical trials that have happened for this, about 60 to 70% of the women responded to this. And what response means is that there was a 50% or greater reduction in depressive symptoms. So that's really meaningful.
And it's so important. Potential side effects. I mean, do we know yet from these clinical trials, what have we seen the side effects to be?
So Sage and Biogen have said that the most common side effects experienced by women who take this medication are things like nausea, dizziness, and some other GI side effects like diarrhea.
Okay. So would you say minimal side effects then?
Yes.
Okay, in comparison to what they would get in return. Now, when and how can mothers who are dealing with postpartum depression access this? When will you start prescribing it?
So the FDA has approved it, but it doesn't mean that I can prescribe this yet. So the next step for the FDA is for the next 90 days, they will come together and decide what level of controlled substance to make this, and then it will be available for us to prescribe this medication. And so the person that will be eligible for this is a woman with postpartum depression. What that means is depression that either began or got worse in the 3rd trimester or after birth, generally within a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Sometimes a little bit later is whenever those symptoms can begin. So that's the person who's going to be eligible for this.
Okay, and I want to dig deeper into the symptoms because sometimes women might think, oh, well, I'm just exhausted, or this isn't really postpartum depression. When do you know it's time for me to get help?
I think that's a very good question. People tend to intellectualize or write off depression and anxiety. Whenever someone is having difficulty functioning, that could be interacting with baby or family, appetite, mood changes. Sometimes whenever it's pretty severe, thoughts of wanting to harm yourself. Sometimes the person recognizes it, but sometimes it's family that might recognize it and advocate for someone to go get help. And so that could be at your OBGYN or your family physician who can oftentimes address it themselves, or they might refer you to someone like me who works at a perinatal clinic working with pregnant and postpartum women.
Okay, and how can family and friends support someone who's dealing with postpartum depression, other than obviously referring them to someone in the medical field?
My favorite way to help family members advocate is to think of not just how can I help you, what can I do for you, but think of things that you can do for someone. Can I watch the baby so that you can take a shower? Can I, if you're a friend, can I set up a meal train for you so that you don't have to worry about some of these basic things? Thinking of tangible ways in which you can ask someone, how can I help you, rather than just saying, hey, what can I do for you? Kind of taking it on yourself rather than putting it on the person.
Okay, and then lastly, obviously this has been approved by the FDA. There's still some not hurdles, but some things that it has to go through for people to actually be able to access it. In between time, now, in the meantime, what do people need to do if they're suffering from postpartum depression?
say something. So it could be to your family, like we talked about, but to whomever you are working with, if it's your OBGYN, if it is your pediatrician, pediatric offices should be screening for this at well child visits too. And so whether or not it's your pediatrician, your obstetrician, your family doctor, your psychiatrist, you should be like telling the providers that you have.
Yeah, that there needs to be help. Okay, Dr. Boyars, thank you so much. Very helpful information. We'll have all of this insight on our website at kxan.com. Thank you for being here.